So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Norris, Stroll, Russell, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Sargent, Ocon, Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Bottas, and Zhou Guanyu. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Oh. Oh, the steering is not working. Come on. Jeez. Ooh. I gotta figure out the controls. It's not. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Not working. Oy, 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 oy. There we go. Now we're good. Ooh. Let's do this.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Eyo. Alright. I got the chat up on my phone now. Maybe make it a little easier. Cool. Okay. Damn. Ooh.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Bike. Do not know this track at all. At the moment.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Game is a bit choppy. Okay. Figure out how to sort that. I feel like the brake pressure is not.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Jeez. I feel like the thing that's difficult when you're trying to just learn track like this is like every single turn kind of looks identical. I gotta figure out how to fix the game. Webcam is smooth, but game is choppy, yeah. I bet it's something to do with the bitrate or something on it. I can check the stream settings here in a second. Yeah, do it now. Alright. Let's go. All right. That's fine. That's fine. It should be fine. Okay, video, FPS. Yeah, so I'm set at 30 FPS and now 3000 kilobits per second. Yeah, hardwired. All right, let's see. Let me see about this. True.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Oops. Any better? Oh, duh. Gotta set it back.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Not still choppy. I can see it. It's gotten worse. I have an idea.
Checkered flag.
Sorry for being so slow all weekend. Let's have a look at it.
Yes. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if I'm trying to do too much. You're playing foot camera choppy. Let's
For the front position today, and it's great. After an event like
okay. Thanks, B. Hines. Appreciate it. Trying to get a little bit better here at doing things more consistently. I'm gonna hop out real quick of F1 and maybe toss in some iRacing. So let's go just this real quick. 5. Run the. I gotta stick with it. Food. Food. Yeah, so I've been doing a little bit more sim driving just on my own and having a good time. It's just a lot of fun, you know. I would say, do I have food? Oh man, no food. No, I had food. I had food before. I have water. Feed me. What are you? If you're a plant, you can go outside during the day and the sun will feed you. So, the more you know. Water. Yep. All right. Do this like this. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Wonder if I can. Yeah, timestamp's good. Pull this out. Drink all the water in one go. No, I'm not gonna do that. Always hydrate. I agree. It is, I don't think, an undervalued part, but maybe properly valued. I don't know. That was something I didn't do for a long time, was like hydrate. I didn't have a water setup in the car. I just figured I didn't need it. That was probably like 5 years ago that I figured out it's super nice to have a like just water in the car. So started doing that. Was way better. All right, let me see what I can do here. Oh, heck yeah. You don't know my mother. All right, heck yeah. Let's see. Let's go like that. Okay. Pull this out. Trying to figure out. Any of you guys know how to like throw live chat just up or make it? Yeah, I can do it on here. Dogs. Chat. Is there property for chat? No. Oops. Chat. It gets hot in the car. UK. Yep. Kyle, if you're watching, see if you can chat GPT it real quick. I think I have to do it with like a I don't know. But let's just run this. Yeah. No, the problem is I'm on like I've got a chat like box here, but it's on like triple monitor. So when I click into iRacing, it freaks out, or I lose it. So if I'm doing anything in iRacing, it doesn't work. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That should work. That'll work. I just gotta like make the OBS slot. Good. Okay, cool. I figured it out. We're gaming. We are gaming. This is Alton Park. It's the GT3 Regional Series. Is it working like properly now? Woo. Anyone give me some heads up or oh man, steering super sensitive since I did the update on my steering base. Gameplay is smooth, nice. Foot cam good, no game audio. Oh, okay, that's just because it's turned down. I can change that in a second. I think it's just that yeah, no game audio. Yeah, I got you. I can turn it up. Paddock. So I have been to the Miami GP a few times actually. Woo! Oh shit. Oh, I need to not get too distracted. Look at that. Just throwing it in the wall. All right, let's take the time to Come on. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm aware. All right, hold up. Let me fix this. Yeah, the paddock for Miami, I've been there a couple of times. It's kind of fun. But man, I honestly, getting in and out of that track, because I've been there with Carrera Cup a few times, it's just miserable. Like, you have to park so far away, or the traffic is terrible. So like when we've had parking passes in, it's been like just miserable. All right, let's do that. Okay. Can you get me in? Dude, so I've had this conversation with a few folks. Unfortunately, they are like so strict on tickets and stuff. But if there was a race that I would say to go to in North America, I really like Mexico City. So would definitely recommend Mexico City. Oh, great. We're going to get a... Yeah, it is a super cool race though. Miami is probably worth going to once or twice. Is the game audio any better now? Oh, well. Still no game audio. All right, I'll fix it in a second. Just get... Well, it sounds like a personal problem, I guess. How can anyone get banned from Mexico? Sweet. Don't crash, yeah. Thanks. That's kind of like the don't think about something. All you can do is think about it, so. I just focus on trying to do a good lap. I'm really, I haven't played iRacing in probably, I don't know, 2 months. And man, I'm telling you, this steering on the... Yeah, no, I get it. Hold on, I gotta jump out for a second and fix some things with my steering. I feel like... Yeah. Steering's way. Fully one way, then the other. There we go. Can I be a mod? Audio sounds good. Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's every... that's every class in iRacing. I don't know how to do the mod stuff just yet, so I will figure that out for later. Yeah. Yeah, Coda's a good one. That track also has gotten a lot better. It's crazy how since like, so I went there for the very first one in 2000. Kyle's going to be the head of all the mods, so you're going to have to convince him. Or he's going to be mod one, I don't know. Since like 2011, it's crazy how like much like more stuff is going on there, but also just like, I don't know, in 2017, they were like fighting to get ticket sales, and now it's like a sold out event or one of the most attended events each time, so it's pretty sweet. Been pretty sweet to see like the increase in attendance. Come on. Woo. This track's got a lot of little just like undulations where it's like you should be able to just commit to the power, but I need this. Man, no one even knew this was going on. There's no way you need this. There we go. We're making progress. Do you see Coda's going private? Oh, was there an LMP3 race there a couple weeks ago? Or just a test? Yeah, I've seen the amusement park. The guy that's the general manager there now, Andy Suchek, really good dude. So I think he's got a good idea on like how to make the most out of that place. Yeah, I mean, it's the way that like most tracks are going though. I know it's sad, but you look at like a lot of the tracks are following the thermal model. Let's let this guy go. Oof. Man, I got some work to do, huh? Should probably focus a bit. About Z06. Oh, sure. Yeah, go for it. I can pay attention. I'll try to do both. Yeah, exactly. Thermal. I mean, all these tracks, like the track day events, don't really bring them in much income. And they just tear up the track typically because you got people that don't have their cars like prepared properly. They dump oil, like it tears the track up. That's why they're going away from it. So you'll still be able to do that, like do events in like proper track prepared cars, but it just increases the cost. Oh, LMP3 in Olton. Yeah, gotcha. It's kind of a fun track. Okay, what was the question about the GT3R, the Corvette? Which I am running at the moment. Great car, but honestly, iRacing is like... I could stand to get a lot better at this. Hold on, I'll get you on the front straight. You can do NASCAR layout. Oh yeah. Really tear the car up. Okay, so do you know if Pratt plans to reinforce rear bumper of the car to improve durability? Yeah, I'm sure that they will. But they can't do it. So the way that like GT3 racing works is the car is like built to homologation. So it's built to a spec, and like once it's done and like put into that spec, you can't change it until you do like a whole new basically re-homologation of parts for the car. And I guess there's I don't know if there's an unlimited amount or what the cost is, but there's a cost in going through it with the FIA, and you have to go through all the different approvals. So if you change any of like, if you change any of the bodywork on the car, you'd have to resubmit for like the aerodynamic testing and all the other stuff. So I'm sure that they will in the Evo kit, and I believe there should be an Evo kit for the car in the next 2 years, but till that point, like nothing's going to change. I'm sure that in the off season they've looked at ways to like beef up and maybe do some extra support that doesn't, take away from anything from the oh, come on. Got to figure out that turn. Anything like change anything from the homologation standpoint, but allows them to be a little bit more reliable, like you said. Yeah, so typically what will happen is they'll still have like agreements with like, you just have to be like a member of the track is what it looks like. So like that's what's changing. Go ahead, dude. No, I have not yet. Well, actually, I'm at Colton. Obviously not a driver for 2026. But I'm sure that I'll meet a couple of them. It's a little bit challenging because, like, none of them are based in the U.S. Aside from Colton. But sorry, just trying to focus a little. But yeah, I mean, we've got to work pretty closely together coming up here soon. Oh, geez, qualifying. Yeah. Okay, let me hop out here. Let's go, where is it? Race. Join the race. No, I don't need to say that. Oh, at Coda? That's sweet. Yeah, did he do it during the race weekend? I'm sure that the Evo kit's in the works, yeah. Or actually, I know it's in the works. I just don't know what year it's going to be done. You know, pretty much as soon as the cars are released, the homologation process is like a multi-year step, like multi-step thing. So when they do like the car's initial homologation and get it passed through, it will already be in the works, things that they know that they need to change. So in the BOP table, yep, they've gotten that already. I think it looks okay for the Corvette. I think it looks okay. Private event, yeah. And like I was saying at Coda, there was karting there at the time and events. Yeah, totally. Like racing karts or working at the track. Boo. Gotta get the oh, hey. Actually looks pretty solid. I've just seen the videos of it on Instagram. If you look, they did a shakedown over the last weekend. I've seen some of the stuff, and you can Farfus. No, Corvette's in danger. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I know there's the rental kart track in the parking lot there. Unless you're talking about something else. Yeah, the paint job. I don't know what the they're supposed to announce like the actual livery for the season, I think during the Super Bowl. But at the moment, yeah, it's like pretty much everything that I do is just based on sim models and stuff. So I think like yeah, nothing too crazy on like the Yeah. No, it's very specific. It's like I contract with the team to do simulator driving services. But yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, it feels good. I mean, in my opinion, you know, I'm used to the sports cars, but done a ton of karting in my life, a bit of open wheel and some prototype racing as well. So, I think the coolest thing about it is just like, you know, the car does a lot of like, yeah, it's got like some little things here and there. I'd say most of the Formula One cars, you know, if you were to jump in on iRacing in an F1 car, like they're really twitchy on power down because they've got so much torque with the electric power going to, and the hybrid power basically. There's a lot of battery power that goes to the rear wheels in power down. And then in the high speed, they tend to have a little bit of understeer. That's just the nature of like the Formula One cars. So the teams that are able to like optimize the rotation in the mid corner are the ones that can be quick, and the drivers that can handle a little bit more rotation are the ones. I mean, it's oversimplification, but you know, I think at the end of the day, a lot of the push rod, pull rod, even more electric power now. It's 50, I believe somewhere around like a 50-50 split, although I don't know exactly how that's like achieved or implemented. But all right, I gotta focus for a second. I'll get back to the push rod, pull rod. One more lap. Okay. And I need to pick up some time. Oh, there's some time. I feel like this would be a lot of fun in like a small open wheel car. Peace. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the silence, y'all. I gotta focus a little bit. Ooh, damn it. Off track. Oh well. That's a shame.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
All right. Yeah, I'd have to say the because they're outliers in terms of suspension geometry. Honestly, I will probably say I'm a little out of my depth of knowledge as to like the benefits and drawbacks of each. But from a I guess it's you know, these cars are very like aero sensitive on the front, and so like everything is drawn like off the front to the rear, which is kind of all the cars. So like the more that you can do to control the motion and keep the platform stable, probably this I think better the control of the balance over the rear the car will be. And so from a if you know, it gives us a little bit more control on the front axle, maybe that's better. But I think, yeah, when you're coming into a new rules cycle, like a lot of those things can change, you know, and I think teams have been doing what have been working from them, and there's a ton of people coming from different organizations, and so I'm curious to see how it goes and curious to see where Cadillac stacks up. But from I don't know that it's so bad to be away from the curve, because I think that there is the ability to or be the outlier in that sense, because I think that there are ways to switch if it's necessary, you know. But if it's working, yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. I mean, we'll have in a week's time we'll know a bit more. Yeah, you just got to start on iRacing, man. It's a lot of fun. Freak out, not do it. Nothing to freak out about. just hop into an MX5 Cup race and bang doors with people. Start from the pit lane if you really want to, get your license. But had to make room for the bald eagles in the F1 car. Yeah. No, I need to do a little bit more studying, honestly. Like I said,
One to go. Next time by.
I haven't.
Right side. The estimated SOF is 2000.
I know actually pretty much
Pit road.
nothing, so to speak, about like what actually has been designed on the car. I give a lot of feedback on it, and that's, I'd say, pretty much it. But yeah, that was something. I don't know if you watched. There was, I think, on the High Performance podcast, they had Graham Loudon on sometime middle of last summer, and he basically explained kind of how they set up the team. And you've got people from all over the world, which is really interesting. But he mirrored it, or said that he mirrored it based off of how NASA operated in the Apollo missions, and just a synchronized clocks, continuous communication between themselves and the people in each part of the world. And so I'd say that's been one of the strong suits, is the communication and everyone being on the same page, and the emphasis put on like preparation. It's been really cool. Yeah, I agree. I love that podcast.
Everyone's gritted.
All right, let's do this. I don't know what the so in real life, the best way to heat tires up is really through like ambient heat and the brakes, but I don't know really in iRacing the best practices. Generally, it's always easier.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Oh, it's gonna get tight in turn one. Woo, woo, there it is. Guy lost his bumper.
Pace car is off. Green, green, green.
There it goes.
There's an incident ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
Oh boy.
There's an incident ahead.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be fun. Curious to see what our sim call it. Like what our sim days are gonna look like for prepping for races and everything. Jeez. Almost caught me with the chat there. It depends. Sometimes we're doing like 4 or 5 different tracks and there's just a lot to do. But other days it's just pretty chill and we're just doing a bunch of different like model verifications. Thanks. I don't know if it's like a soft initial brake there or what the deal is. Favorite GT3 car to drive? Honestly, the Corvette's been one of my favorites. I think it's like an awesome car. And that's not because I have to say that. It's just, I like it. I think the Porsche, when it's set up well, is like one of the like quickest and like feels really nice to drive, but man, is it a challenge sometimes to get the setup in that car right. All right, so need to focus a little bit on picking up some speed. Surprised I got left. Oh. 131, jeez. Off track, come on. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, I'm biased, but I think the GT car races are a blast. Jeez. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. That's annoying. No. Well, caved under pressure, he did. And that's why iRacing is still just fun. Understeer for stability in a Corvette. Yeah, I mean, it depends, because when you have a bit too much understeer, you miss rotation, and then it just turns into exit oversteer, which is kind of what happened to me there. But, whoa, come on. Oh, yeah. This is silly. Oh. All right.
Pit box in.
Silly.
Right here. All the damage is repairable.
Optional repairs. Boy. Porsches are definitely my number one. Yeah, that's a good car. Yeah, I would say generally not understeer. I think typically, yeah, that's where you end up being, but you want rotation in the slow speed.
Okay, punch it.
If not too much trouble to ask, why am I not with DXCT? Yeah, no worries. It's just a matter of that's. Let me see. Make sure I don't screw up anyone's race here. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Did it not fix the car? Come on. All right, let's get out of that.
Things are looking good.
Whoa.
Optional repairs are 2 minutes, 19 seconds. All the damage is repairable.
Okay. Yeah, no, it just cost money to go racing. So the team had needed some more budget, and that was something that I wasn't able to do. So that's kind of where, you know, the long and the short. High grill level on the Corvette. Depends on the temperature. Here, I think the setup's fixed, so I don't even know if you can change that. Man, I am, I'd say out of my knowledge on, is that stuff I can do? No. Yeah, can't do that. Yeah, metric is always. Let's see, I want to look. Definitely working on learning a bit more how to optimize for iRacing here. Certainly one of my weak points. All good. Appreciate you coming in. Plan is to do something every trying to do every Tuesday around this time. So thanks for the shout from Brazil. I hope to make it down there at some point. Place seems awesome. but there should be some more stuff on the horizon. I know kind of got tough. There are a few things going with some opportunities with still in the process on stuff. Fortunately, obviously the US stuff happens a bit more quickly than anything else because Daytona is like right first start of the year. But yeah, there's a couple things in Europe that are in the works. For sure, the Cadillac stuff's going to take up a good bit of time, and yeah, at the very least, going to put something together for some of the longer endurance races. So, hello. Not quite. There's some other ones that are out there too. Let me see what we got here. Optional repairs. Yeah, I might just leave that. Do a little bit of but there are some other manufacturers that I'm working on as well, so.
Repairs are nearly done.
Yeah, let's do it. Just get a few more laps.
All clear. Punch it.
I can't say. Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Would be a lot of fun. Yeah, JMRs are sweet. I think they've got good a good team. So, and obviously they're doing some cool stuff. They're running Bathurst and all that, so. It's definitely been a building year. My in real life at the Nürburgring. Oh man, it was awesome. Oh, the which one? Yeah, it was okay. I think we got the car in a better window towards the end of the race, and then man, there were 60 cars at the start, and it was just mayhem. So, kind of got collected by a few things, and just made the rest of the race a little shit, but. I'd say wasn't my my greatest showing, unfortunately, last year, but I don't think that was something that was entirely in my control, so just kind of have to look at other stuff in the future. Come on. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Makes sense for them. I think that would be a fun championship too. Honestly, all the championships, the GT3 championships in Europe are pretty exciting. A lot of fun tracks. Corvette and a couple other manufacturers are kind of in the works, so keeping some options open, fortunately. A lot of that stuff, yeah, the silver seats and things like in GT World Challenge happen a little bit later. So there's a couple different manufacturers, a couple German ones that I'm working on stuff with as well. So
The leader is running
8. Oh boy. I feel like this is a left foot braking track. Typically I'm a right foot braker in GT cars, but no. Get this guy past. No, the I'd say the silver driver rules are pretty 52. I'd say it depends on your 52.5. Man. I think, yeah, we're typically between 52 to 54. So that would be just fine. And get me off this track. No, the silver driver rules are, I think, a little bit more nuanced than having, not nuanced, it just, most of the time the silvers are required to bring some funding to a program, which is like, makes it so that, you know, even if you have a contract, it doesn't matter really. So. Let's get out of here.
Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
All right. No worries. All right, let's do some. You got it. bum, bum. All right, I'm going to do a little bit. I'll probably hop off here in about 10 or 15 minutes. But hey, appreciate y'all hanging out. Hopping into a little bit of just doing a little bit of Red Bull Ring for fun. Honestly, more folks than I anticipated, so super cool. Planning to do once a week when I'm in town. So for the next couple of weeks at least, I should be able to get one on Tuesday at 7 Eastern time. Yeah. So if you're around, got nothing to do, come hang. Not going just yet. Just let's go. Yeah. Sure. Save. Alright. Got Red Bull Ring in here. Red Bull Ring. That's good. Sounds good. All good. All good. Appreciate you typing. I'd say my, what is it, Portuguese is terrible, so, as in non-existent. Hope to be in Europe as well. Is getting the gold license something you're striving for? I think it's always helpful to do, like, when the timing's right. So, I'd say at the moment the timing wasn't right. But it's definitely something that's coming, I would say. What can I tell you about setting up a race car? Is that for the rain that you're talking about? Honestly, just use the fixed setups on iRacing and go from there. You're talking about in real life? Ooh. Depending on the car, but you want to start with getting your weight balance in the place where you want it to be. Ooh.
Pick up the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
I'd say normally you want to be about middle TC to answer the question. Normally middle of the TC range. And then high TC on cold tires. Sure, I mean you can, but the TC is not really going to help you from spinning the car. It's more about being I'd say smooth with your inputs, and that's just in general. Yeah, I mean, it opens up more positions where you don't have to bring funding, sure. So with a like as a gold driver, you're typically going to be like with one of the manufacturers. But what can happen is if you're not in a position where you're like able to have one of those seats, it makes it you just end up not being able to get the column free seats. So I'd say in this sport it's best to be like underrated. Damn. And yeah, I'm still learning too. That's why, you know, I'm in the process of sorting out a couple things. I would have liked to have had the year set, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's what I'm doing here too, just learning. Come on. Apparently not learning quick enough on that one. Twice in a row. Not GT America. GT World Challenge America would be fun to do again. Yeah, I have. They're pretty happy with their lineup for this year, but you know, that can always change in the future. Love to drive with them. Ori's a good dude. They've got a good crew. So I'm focusing on trying to nail the brakes a little bit better. All right, I am going to just call it for the evening here, y'all. So appreciate you hopping in. I've got early morning tomorrow, but again, next week I'll be a little bit longer, I think, in the stream, but appreciating the all the love. Totally didn't expect it, so thank you. Catch y'all tomorrow. Catch y'all next week. You got it, Adrian. Take care.